Now, today we will see about machine to machine, introduction to machine architecture. Machine to machine refers to networking of machine or devices. The name is going to indicate that what is the meaning of machine to machine. That means different machines are connected to each other with the help of any of the network, or either you can call it as machine, or if we are focusing on IoT, then either you can call it as machine or you can call it as a device. So machine to machine architecture is what exactly that different machines or different devices are connected with each other with the help of any of the network. Either it can be a wired or again wireless network. If we say with the help of network, then by default you need to consider either it can be wired or it can be wireless network. Again, the network can be your IPv4 network or it can be your IPv6 network. Only the term network will be used. You need to consider these two things, that either it is wired or wireless, and it can be your IPv4 or IPv6 network. The purpose of remote monitoring and control and data exchange. What exactly happening in case of your machine to machine? In that case, you are going to control the system remotely. That means you do not have to physically present at one location, and you need not have to physically present on another system also. Only we can present at one time at one location. Then with the help of your remote monitoring, you can control your another system through your local system. That is the remote monitoring of the system. And what will happen, you need to control the data as well as you can exchange the data between different machines or different your devices. Like sensor is going to generate the data, you are going to store that data on your what, cloud or on your data center. Then the next task will be the data will be analyzed and there can be some conclusion. That concluded data can again be communicated with the end devices. So there can be the data exchange or the controlling of the data in your what, machine to machine architecture. This is what your machine to machine system will be. There is one M to M area network. This M2M area network will have multiple devices connected with each other. Then there will be one gateway. That gateway will going to connect your this local area with core network. That will be your wired in nature, and that core network will be will be connected with your what, those machine to machine application like this. You can consider this either your wired network or you can see at the wireless network. Again, there are some what, your local machines. Those machines are interconnected with each other. They are going to generate some data, and this generated data will transmit to your machine to machine application through your wireless network and machine to machine gateway. So either it can be your wired network or it can be your wireless network, depending on the nature of the application. You are going to have the type of network. If the application is spread over the large area or large geographical area, then in that case you are going to use your wireless network, because it is not feasible to do the wired connection when the application is spread geographically in the large area. In that case, what you are going to do is you are simply using your wireless network. Only it will be depending on the nature of your application. So this is what your machine to machine architecture will be. Either you are going to use wired or you can use wireless also. Machine to machine area network comprises of machines which have embedded hardware modules for sensing, actuation and communication. Whatever will be your machine to machine area network, in that architecture you can see your machine to machine area network. So whatever will be at your left hand side, that is your machine to machine area network. So what exactly it will have, it will have various machines which are embedded with some hardware modules. And what is the use of these hardware modules? These hardware modules are basically used for sensing, actuation and communication purpose. depending upon the nature of application, either it will sense, either it will actuate, or it will going to communicate with the different devices. Various communication protocols are getting used in case of your what machine to machine area network. Those communication protocols are either your Zigbee, Bluetooth, Modbus, MBus, wireless MBus, power line communication, that is your PLCs, 6 low pan. We are going to see this 6 low pan in this subject later on. Then your IEEE 802.15.4 etc. So these various communication protocols can be used for your what communication purpose, and the communication will be the communication between your area network, core network, and actual application, because this will going to generate some data. That data will be transmit to your application through your wired network or through your wireless network. So if you wish to transmit the data from one device to another device, you will be requiring some network, and the network again will work on some type of protocols. So which protocols will be used? These protocols can be used for the communication purpose. You can see this. This will be your what? This will be your various protocols that can be used for your what? Communication purpose. Communication network provide connectivity to remotely accessing your machine to machine area network. These communication network can use either your wired or wireless network. As I told you, those can be your IP based networks. Since non-IP based protocols are used, machine to machine nodes within one network can't communicate with nodes in an external network. If you try to use non-IP based protocols, then in that case, two different nodes, one node is in your IP network and another node is not in your IP network, then there cannot be the communication between those such nodes. For the communication between two nodes, both the nodes should be within the same network. Either it can be your IP network or it can be your what? Non-IP network. Then only the communication between different nodes can take place. To enable communication between remote machine to machine area network, machine to machine gateways are used. If you wish to communicate between your different remote networks, then what you are going to do is you are going to use your gateways. So different gateways are like your that we saw in your what architecture diagram. There is one your wired network, there is in your area network. So that area network will going to generate the data, and that data is going to transmit to your wired network through your different what different gateways. So what is your machine to machine gateway? Like this is the structure of your what gateway. In that gateway, if you can see, the middle part is your actual gateway. What that gateway will have, it will have your different protocol, then it will have some protocol translation, and if required there will be your what proxy. So this is the virtual node of your what machine to machine gateway, and this virtual node will have your various protocols, the protocol translation, and your what proxy. Like we have the proxy network in our college, so there should be the provision of what proxy. Unless and until you don't give the proxy, your network will not going to allow you to transmit your data packets from one device to another device. So if any network will have your proxy, then there should be the proper authentication of your what proper authentication of proxy network, like your username and password that you are going to use. So let us consider there is one machine to machine node. This machine to machine node will be transmit from one device to another device. This node is nothing but your data. So whatever data is generated by the sensor, you need to transmit that data from one device to another device. In that case, you will be transmitting that node or that data through what? Through the machine to machine gateway, and that will be the IP routing from your, either it can be your through switch, through router, or through any of the network device. So different machine to machine area network that we already discussed in previous slide. With the help of any of this technology, the data will be transmitted from one device to another device. Again, the gateway will going to play very important role here. Let us see the difference between IoT and machine to machine network. There is a difference between these two things. Both the things are slightly different, not the completely different and not the completely similar. They have some kind of difference between each other. If we consider different points, and we will see the comparison between machine to machine and IoT. If we focus on the communication protocols, then in case of your machine to machine network, the type of communication protocols will be either your proprietary or it can be your non IP based protocol. In case of your IoT, always the communication protocols will be your IP based. In machine to machine, non IP based protocol can play the important role while transmitting the data, but in case of your IoT, all the protocols, all the communication protocol will always be your what, IP based protocols. Then in machine to machine network there will be machines, whereas in IoT there will be things. So whatever will be the machine in case of your M2M network, all the machines are of what, your homogeneous type. Homogeneous means what, all the machines are of same type. एकतर सगळे डेस्कटॉपच असतील, एकतर सगळे मोबाईलच असतील, एकतर सगळे लॅपटॉपच असतील. दॅट इज युअर मशीन टू मशीन. Whereas in case of your IoT, the things can be your physical objects that have unique identifier, or we can say that have unique IP address. So in case of your IoT, in short we can say that the type of things are heterogeneous. Heterogeneous means what, they can be of different type. Let us see the point related with your hardware versus software. In machine to machine, the more focus will be given on your hardware. In case of your IoT, the more focus will be given on the software. Data collection and analysis. In case of machine to machine, the data is collected in point solutions and often in on-premise storage. What is meant by your point solution? All the data is collected at one point and it will be generally stored at on-premise storage network. On-premise means what? जहाँ पे भी आपका नेटवर्क है वहीं पे आपका डेटा स्टोर होगा. In case of your machine to machine, whereas in case of your IoT, the data is generally collected in the cloud. The cloud can be either your public cloud, private cloud, or it can be your what, hybrid cloud. Now we are not going in detail about what is public cloud, private cloud and hybrid cloud. You all are aware about these three types of your clouds. You already gone through these in your cloud computing subject when you were in third year. So in case of your machine to machine, all the data is generally stored on the local storage, whereas in case of your IoT, the data is stored on the cloud. And different applications related with your machine to machines are diagnosis applications, service management application, and on-premise enterprise application, whereas the different IoT applications can be related with your analytics application, enterprise application, remote diagnosis and management application, etc. So these are some basic difference between your what, machine to machine architecture and IoT architecture. How the communication will takes place in case of your IoT versus in case of your machine to machine network. At the top you can see how the communication will takes place in your IoT, whereas at the bottom you can see how the communication will takes place using your what, machine to machine architecture. In both the cases you can see that here in case of your machine to machine, or your what we can say primarily, it can be again called as your point to point network or point to point architecture. There is one link layer. Link layer will have different types of data connectivity protocols like your Ethernet, WiMAX, mobile networks, your Wi-Fi, or your wireless personal area network, WPAN. It can be used in case of your what, machine to machine architecture at link layer, whereas at network layer it can be either your V4, it can be either your V6 or 6 low pan that we are going to see. If you consider this, now let us divide this diagram in two parts. They have already divided this horizontally in dotted way. Now I will divide this diagram vertically. अगर मैं इसे vertically इस way से divide करता हूँ, then it will become my IoT architecture, and this second one will become my what? IoT architecture. So if you remember the diagram of IoT architecture, that big diagram, you will come to know that the first part, that is your the leftmost part, is your one IoT architecture, and the rightmost part is your another IoT architecture. So at the bottom two layers, the communication will take place in terms of your machine to machine, whereas at the top two layers, the communication will take place in terms of your what? IoT application, because here we are going to use different your what we can say IoT devices or different IoT applications, whereas at the bottom there is machine to machine architecture, and these things are common in both the cases. So this is how the communication will take place in your IoT and machine to machine. The second last point of this unit is this one, but